Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Elite Player Futsal Club presentation for the United Futsal Champions Club Series. This particular presentation is for the individual player who's seeking to attain a membership licensing. As we are navigating through this presentation, before we get started, I would strongly recommend that you guys visit UnitedFutsal.com. In particular, if you click on the About tab, and it kind of gives you an idea what this organization is all about. They basically have spent the past 10 years building this organization and this particular tournament. Their goal is to basically unite the futsal world using their knowledge, their experience, and of course their network of resources and contacts, which is crucial. If you scroll down, you'll see how they started. It was basically known as the US Futsal Organization, which was rebranded as United Futsal. It was created back in 2012, and the goal was to take academy teams from North Carolina into the World Futsal Cup in Spain. From there on, they spent about 10 years building onto this opportunity and creating a program to integrate other regions, other organizations, with the goal to bring them again into the top 12 experience in Spain, and of course the World Futsal Championships in Orlando. The future for this program, the Champions Cup Series, it basically aims to connect the top futsal clubs and soccer clubs around the world into the first ever annual futsal competition calendar, which is a tremendous feat. It's a tremendous event, and we're very, very excited to be part of it. Here at Central Jersey Futsal, we were founded in 2005, and as a long-standing youth futsal organization, we have grown to include multiple programs for aspiring athletes in the area. Being part of the United Futsal, and in specific the Champions Cup Series, is just another program that we are bringing to the area, and we want to make sure that Central Jersey Futsal is educating parents and it's guiding players into the development pathway that reaches the highest level of international futsal. Basically, the players will be competing on the international level with the likes of professional academies. It's going to be an eye-opener for the American kids and the families. The level of competition between New Jersey and what is offered by United Futsal is night and day. I mean, the ability to be able to play against real academies from around the world is a game changer. Futsal in Central Jersey, in the Central Jersey area, was limited prior to Central Jersey Futsal altering the developing landscape by emphasizing futsal training. Central Jersey Futsal has been an innovator and exposes the community to overlooked and or groundbreaking opportunities which they haven't been available before. We see ourselves as, visionaries, as pioneers. We see ourselves as bringing programs and concepts to the area that people have not heard about or thought about. We are not looking for the dollar per se. We're looking for what is best for the players and their families. Even if it's not popular yet, we want to be the first ones to bring it into the area. As a Champions Cup Series member, we at Central Jersey Futsal will provide an additional development pathway for all the aspiring youth futsal players. In 2020, let's face it, globalization has opened doors to international development methodologies and experiences. We view United Futsal's global network as a valuable asset, which can showcase the players to professional clubs and trainers abroad. We really like the contacts that United Futsal presents to us. The contacts that we or your average family here in New Jersey or in the area may not have access to. Once we bring the player and the family into the United Futsal scenario and have them go to Europe and overseas, the player gets in front of a coach that wouldn't be able to do back home. In addition to being the highest level of competition, we view United Futsal as an opportunity for players and parents to experience international cultures. We strongly believe traveling for international events provides lessons beyond the 40 minutes that the players spend on the court in any particular futsal game. United Futsal has the potential to travel the world and compete. And for us, It's always something that we preach to the families. It's a great way to play the sport. But the opportunity to play and travel and come into contact with other cultures, to make friends and see what types of futsal they play around the world, well, we think it's life-changing. We also love United Futsal's innovative Funway application, which allows the youth futsal clubs to start and manage personal service fundraising campaigns, allowing the players to be able to pay for themselves and not having to come up with funds out of their own pockets. The fact that United Futsal has the availability, I'm sorry, I should say the availability, I should say the ability to participate in the programming without the burden of spending money out of their own pocket is what will make this program attractive to every elite player. Moreover, Central Jersey Futsal acknowledges that futsal remains a growing industry. I mean, we understand that. Despite the undefined road, we are optimistic that United Futsal has directions outlined for all the clubs and the coaches and the players so they can thrive. We think that United Futsal presents the best possible tool right now for this kind of opportunity. The development of futsal takes time and consistency. The road may be hard and less traveled, but because it's difficult, it doesn't mean that it's not doable. So we have extreme high hopes, and we are so excited to be part of this organization and this tournament, to be able to bring it to the community, that we cannot wait until the season starts. So before we even go any further, let's basically discuss this opportunity. So this presentation is for the Elite Player Futsal Club Champions Cup Series, and it's intended for the single player membership into the tournament. We have discussed and we have gone over about organization, but just to recap, Central Jersey Futsal is a futsal-only organization. We are not affiliated with any outdoor club. We are a club that is neutral and everyone is welcome. Recruiting to outdoor teams from Central Jersey Futsal Elite Player Club by coaches, parents, and players is strictly prohibited. If you happen to play in one of our teams, if you happen to be invited to play in one of our teams, all our coaches are licensed futsal coaches, and our curriculum focuses on individual development and growth. Our mission is to develop top soccer players and futsalers on the court and in life through the sport of futsal. We believe passionately that futsal should be internationally used as a tool for developing soccer players year-round and come first in the development process at the younger starter age groups of 3 to 12 years of age. Futsal develops top soccer players. That is the bottom line. You can take it to the bank. Our organization goals are as follows. Central Jersey Futsal Elite Player Futsal Club Champion Cup Series teams are designed for elite level competitive players who love to play and want to elevate their game. This level is for the best of the best. Most of the best players in the world develop their futsal skills through futsal. Our goals are twofold. Number one, to transfer our players on and off the court through the sport of futsal. And number two, provide players in the New Jersey area with the opportunity to compete at the highest levels of futsal offered in the United States. United Futsal provides the highest level of competition in futsal in the United States through their Champions Cup Series. Central Jersey Futsal Elite Player Futsal Club is a United Futsal membership organization. We are only one of 24 in the nation, 24 organizations. So once again, for more information, please make sure you visit United Futsal, which can be found at unitedfutsal.com, as I previously stated. The benefits of playing futsal should be all, known to you guys. Playing futsal naturally creates faster players with better technical skills. The smaller playing field, low bounce ball, faster surface, and 5v5 format teaches players to think faster and play faster. This translates to greater skill in an outdoor soccer game. Futsal players also get more touches, 600% more than outdoor and 200% more than any traditional indoor game. Scoring more goals, a goal every 6 minutes, and having more fun as part of the experience. Commitment to licensed memberships. There are 2 licensing memberships available for this program, and it is very limited. One is for the individual player and one is for the team. Both licenses require an invitation to join this program and is not open to everybody. Both memberships are offered to the best of the best in futsal. So we're basically going to attempt to describe, as I said prior, the individual membership program. The program will formulate only 8 teams, 4 boys and 4 girls, birth years 2013 to 2006. These teams will compete with the best of the best in futsal nationwide in a 24-club environment, and internationally against some of the best futsal academies like Barcelona from Spain or Corinthians from Brazil. The program will only include 8 teams, and it will require for the best players to constantly compete for spots ensuring the highest level of competitive play. Here's some of the benefits of the program. For competition, the players are going to be able to compete in 15 guaranteed matches per season with the opportunity to go up to 20 matches. 3 annual tournaments guaranteed, which are predated. All games will be on 110 by 55 court, guaranteed for each event. 3 certified referees for every event. Every team will play at least 1 guaranteed international competition for the season. Opportunity to qualify for the World Cup in Barcelona next year in Spain, competing against some of the world's elite level futsal clubs. Part of the benefits is the Vault, which is a personalized profile for each individual player, and awards and accolades gifted to players for personal achievements throughout the year. Official stat tracker that will keep track of personal stats throughout the season. Champions boxes, another benefit. You get official United Futsal gear, official ball, exclusive United Futsal gifts, and other VIP experiences. This is the one benefit that we basically love the most. Funway. It's an official fundraising platform where players are given the opportunity to fund their annual fees, travel, and all expenses. The platform offers an alternative to the standardized pay-to-play model. Some of the player pathways include National Dream Camp, which offers a residential camp for the program's top nominated players to come together and to train and compete as part of the Champions Cup series for the top 36 players. The top 12 futsal experience offers an opportunity for the highest rated and nominated players to represent their country and an international level, combining the top 12 players from other countries around the world for a professional experience and training and competition. All region, all American, and all world distinctions for top 10 performing players. Finally, Futsal Futures offers the chance to the program's most elite players to be identified and offered the opportunity for an international exchange program where they will be able to train and play as part of a team participating in a FIFA sanctioned league. Let's get into now the individual player process. The Champions Cup Series season runs from December 1st to August 1st of the following year. Training is going to be 2 times per month. There may be 2 trainings throughout the season and then additional training sessions prior to a tournament. Trainings are typically Sunday afternoons. The Champions Cup Series is the highest level of futsal competition in the nation. There are going to be 3 events, as mentioned before, for a total of 15 guaranteed matches, including at least 1 international match that makes the Champions Cup Series. These events are CCS Regionals, December 11th through 12th in North Carolina. CCS Nationals, July 23rd to 25th in Orlando, Florida. CCS World Championships, July 26th to 29th in Orlando, Florida as well. So let's go over the process. There are 8 total age groups for boys and girls in the following birth years: 2013, 2012, 2011, 2010, 2009, 2008, 2007, 2006. Players are selected to a pool of up to 18 players in each age group. From there, 10 to 12 players are selected to the events. At least 20%, which is 2 out of 10 Players have to be selected from the younger age group. Players who are selected to the pool must commit to attending all 3 events if they make the tournament roster. Exceptions will be made for illnesses or injuries, of course. The roster will vary from event to event depending on commitment and performance. This is a highly competitive environment, and this is why it's a pool of 18 players that will constantly have to battle to make the traveling roster to these tournaments. Let's go over the associated investment and payment schedule. Below are the club fees and payment schedule for the Central Jersey Futsal Elite Player Club Champions Cup Series teams. Our goal at Central Jersey Futsal is to keep the game as affordable as possible. There's an annual Central Jersey Futsal Elite Player Club membership, which goes from December 1st to August 1st, and it's $150. The club membership includes basically a training shirt, the facility rentals and costs, and administrative overhead. All players selected to the pool must pay this annual registration. Team uniforms, if you're selected for a tournament, is $95. This includes 2 jerseys, 1 pair of shorts, and 1 pair of socks. They must be ordered directly through us, most likely using soccer.com, but that may also change. And of course, if someone wants warm-ups or other gear, those will be available as well. The monthly training fee is $45. These fees to pay the coaches. It's due monthly, or it can be paid the entire year by December 1st, 2020. Let's go over now the United Futsal payment investment and the payment schedule, and this is based on 10 players, so it could be adjusted. These are the fees of the actual cost of competition. There are no additional costs added. United Futsal annual registration is $100, which again goes from December to August. This fee includes insurance, Champions Box gear, Funway fundraising platform, the Players Pathway to National Training Camp, and of course the United Futsal Futures program. All players selected from the pool to a roster spot must pay this fee. The due date varies. This fee gets paid directly to United Futsal once a player is selected to play in an event. The tournaments itself, the CCS regional fee is $125 per player, again, based on 10 players. The CCS national entry is $125 per player. The CCS World Championship is $125 per player. Once again, based on 10 players. If the coach decides to ask 12 players on the roster, then it becomes a little bit cheaper. So let's go over now what we just went through and create a simple player investment analysis and discuss a little bit further on how it works. This is a fantastic opportunity because, first of all, being part of a player pool for high-level elite players, best of the best, is going to give you an opportunity to train with the area's best top futsal players. So if nothing else, you get an opportunity to train regularly in a high-level environment. So the player pool requirement is, if you are selected and invited into this environment, it's the annual membership of $150. The training fee, which is minimum 25 training sessions, is $405. So basically, your investment for that particular part of the program is $555. If you divide it by 25 sessions, really it gets broken down to about $22.20 per training session. So in actuality, you're getting top level training with the best of the best in the area players at a very, very reasonable investment. And that's our goal. We want to make sure that it becomes very reasonable. So that's the pool play. Should you now be selected to make the tournament roster, these fees will apply. A uniform fee of $95. The annual registration to United Futsal of $100. and then $125 based on 10 players for the 3 tournaments. Obviously, if the coach decides to invite 12 players, the cost becomes slightly less. So if you are selected into the pool of training players and then selected to the tournament player, your investment for this opportunity is $1,125. But I want everybody to vision this as the opportunity to train with the best of the best in the pool segment. Fight to get yourself on the roster. We want to see players competing. We want to see the players reaching for the best of their ability, because that's what it's going to take when you are playing against the likes of Barcelona, against the likes of Corinthians, against the likes of top-level futsal players, futsal kids from around the world, from professional academies. This is not a competition where anybody can, play in. We are wanting players. We are seeking players that have the commitment, the mindset, the attitude to compete and fight for a roster spot. We're not just looking for players who would like to come in and test the waters. We are looking for competitors, physically, mentally. Okay? So once again, these are the cost analysis, the investment based on the numbers of the team 10. And if coach decides to invite 12 players, it obviously will decrease a little bit. One of the questions that a lot of parents may have is, why are we including those numbers? When you go and you're competing against the international top-level professional academies on full-size futsal courts, those academies are rotating players every 2 to 3 minutes. Therefore, you have to be very fit, physically and mentally, to be able to compete with those academies. So the roster and the rotation of our teams have to be equal to match those challenges. Again, this is not a program customary to the normal futsal environment that you see in the area's futsal leagues and tournaments. You're not going to be playing in a gymnasium floor. You're not going to be competing against your average futsal players. You're going to be competing against the best of the best, and roster size, stamina, physical ability, as well as mental ability is a big part of this competition. Let's go into addressing Funway. Don't pay for it, earn it. It's a great motto, and we love it. This revolutionary platform enables players to earn their league and travel costs in less than a month. Funway could help make this process fun while teaching the kids how to run their own business in the process, and more money than ever before from any other process. Users can select up to 3 basic services and 3 premium services to offer to the network. This is a service-driven application that has service-driven campaigns. So instead of selling chocolate bars, magazines, or other third-party products, our expert team, or should I say the United Futsal expert team, will teach the players how to start their own local services fundraising campaign. Focusing on their extended social network, Funway offers each fundraiser the chance to select from the bank of innovative and proven services in exchange for the customer's purchase for their service. So here's how it works. Players will choose from services offered and will be allowed to offer them to customers in the stores. Players will then customize what is offered and in each of their stores based on the parameters that's set. Players will be able to track the campaign's progress in real time. Players will be able to view their action by a campaign or individual player performance very quickly. Keep more of the money you raise. Funway campaigns have the potential to generate significant profit at a low cost during a 30 to 45-day campaign. Scholarships and fundraising. Keeping costs down so all players can afford to play in the Central Jersey Futsal Elite Player Futsal Club team is our highest priority. There are scholarships available for the Central Jersey Futsal Elite Player Futsal Club through Central Jersey Futsal Scholarship Player Fund. The scholarships can be applied to the annual memberships and the monthly training fee for families who demonstrate the need. Scholarships cannot be used to purchase uniforms or traveling costs. Additionally, all applicants must first use the United Futsal Fundraising system before being able to apply for the Central Jersey Futsal Scholarship Fund for anything additional that they need. We have a community board of directors, and it's dedicated to the cause and committed to making sure no child is turned away for financial reasons. COVID-19, we are all living in it. We are committed to providing refunds if we're not able to participate in events due to COVID-19. The payment schedule included in this handout is an estimate, but we will adjust depending on COVID-19. Before collecting any payments, we will be transparent and provide to you with specific details regarding refunds so you can make an informed decision. For example, we have already been told by United Futsal that if Champions Cup Series regionals scheduled for December 11th through 13th are canceled, the registration fee will simply transfer to the Nationals. Lastly, we invite everybody to contact us at 732-580-2174 or email us at info@centraljerseyfutsal.com with any questions. Feel free to visit our website, centraljerseyfutsal.com/elite player club, and get any additional information or guidelines to the program. My name is Nico Alexopoulos. I am the director of this program, and I would like to thank you for spending some time to discover the biggest, most prestigious event in the United States and globally. We are looking for the best of the best. So be best. Apply today and become part of our family.